Welcome to English Binglish Part 2. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's practice listening in English.
You might pray for something, work for something, and still not get it right away. That doesn't mean God said no, it might mean you are not ready for it yet. The situation is not ready for you. There's something better aligned with your growth. Many blessings come later, so they arrive at the right time, not the time we want. Sometimes life removes people, opportunities, or paths you thought were right. It can feel painful or unfair, but often God closes doors you don't have the strength to close yourself. He protects you from things you can't see yet. Letting go is part of making space for something greater. A closed door is not rejection, it's direction. The things that hurt you, confused you, or interrupted your plans will eventually make sense. You will look back and say, that's why it didn't work out. That's why I had to go through that. That's why God made me wait. Every chapter prepares you for the next one. Now I will tell you a story. Lena always believed that if she worked hard, everything would fall into place. She pushed herself, set big goals, and dreamed of living a life full of purpose. But as the years went by, nothing seemed to work the way she hoped. She began to wonder, does God really have a plan for me? Or am I just walking in circles? This is the story of how she found her answer. Lena's dream was to become a nurse. She studied day and night, worked small jobs, and saved whatever she could. But when she finally took the entrance exam, she failed. Her heart broke. Everyone told her try again, but she felt empty, like she had given everything she had. She walked home in the rain, whispering, God, why would you let me come this far just to fall down? Weeks passed, and Lena still felt lost. One day, while looking for a part time job, she found a small flyer on the ground. Volunteers needed at Sunrise Community Center. She picked it up. It wasn't nursing, it wasn't school, it wasn't part of her plan. But something inside her said, go. She decided to help just for a few weeks, she thought. What she didn't know was that this small detour was the start of something bigger. The community center was filled with people who needed care, elderly residents, children struggling with homework, families needing support. Lena spent her days serving meals, helping with cleaning, guiding kids through reading, and listening to stories from lonely seniors. One elderly woman, Mrs. Carter, held Lena's hand one afternoon and said, Dear, you have a gift. You make people feel safe. You make them feel seen. Lena smiled politely, but she didn't believe it. Yet every day she found her heart growing warmer, almost like healing from the inside. One afternoon, a shy little girl named Hope arrived at the center. She didn't talk much and rarely smiled. The other children played loudly, but Hope sat alone. Lena noticed. She slowly approached and asked, May I sit with you? Hope nodded. Lena helped her draw pictures, color shapes, and sound out small words. Day after day, the girl opened up a little more, telling stories, laughing softly, and trusting Lena. Then one day Hope hugged her tightly and whispered, I like when you are here. You make me feel safe. The words filled Lena's eyes with tears. At that moment, she understood something. The world still needed her. Even if her original plan had failed, God was still using her heart in powerful ways. Months passed, and Lena became a vital part of the center. The director, Mr. Daniels, called her into his office one morning. "We have been watching how you work," he said. "You bring compassion, patience, and strength to everyone here. We want to help you continue your journey." He handed her an envelope. Inside was a letter offering her a scholarship, a full scholarship to study nursing. Lena froze. How is this possible?" she whispered. "Mr. Daniels smiled. "Someone donated it under your name. They said they have seen how you serve others with love. They believe God has a plan for you, and so do we." Later, Lena discovered the anonymous donor was Mrs. Carter, the elderly woman she had helped, encouraged, and listened to so many times. Lena finished nursing school with honors. Years later, she returned to the community center, not as a volunteer this time, but as a nurse who created programs for children, seniors, and families. She became exactly who she was meant to be. Lena's story reminds us sometimes God closes a door because it's too small for the person you are becoming. Sometimes He delays your dream because He's preparing your heart first. Sometimes He takes you down an unexpected road because it leads to the place you truly belong. God's plan is not always clear, but it is always bigger, wiser, and kinder than your own. And when you look back, you will see that every hardship, every delay, and every detour was a step towards something meaningful. Because God never wastes your pain, He transforms it, He uses it, He builds you through it, and everything, absolutely everything, works together for your good.
Thank you, my dear subscriber, for being here with me. Your support means everything to me. I hope this story touched your heart. Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, keep growing, and never stop believing in the power of consistent daily action. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.